So we're back in here, so we start with downloading Awesome Miner. Depending on how you'd want to do it, there's two different ways, remote agent or just install the main program. You'll get two free versions of that to start off with. Every version you get after that, you got to pay for it. On top of that, we need to download MSI Afterburner. So we'll double click on that, we'll start installing that. So it will look like this. So we have both of them done. We've got our remote agent in here. That will come down in this bottom corner. Yep. So as well as that, we have here the MSI Afterburner to control our overclock settings. So let's get on to the next step and let's start setting the PC up so it will run properly with the mining rig. Come into this window here on your home page, then come into Sign Options, change it to Never. Now you want to type in your bottom search bar this here, NETPIW, LWIZ. Click on that. Okay. So now you click on this here. Once you've clicked on that, you put accept. You put your computer password in here, and then again, and then press OK. So I'll do that now quickly. So when you reset your PC now, you won't have to put the password in, it will automatically load up so you can start mining if you have a shutdown or something else on them lines. Let's get started on the next step. We'll change the virtual memory out. Type in advanced system settings, click on that. Go across to this one, the first one, then hit the second one. And settings here, then you'll be able to change the virtual memory in this section here. So you've got to go allow. Now you'll be able to change it, click here. Now we'll be able to change the system to how we want it in here. So let's do that and we'll get the values for it so you don't have any DAG error files when you're mining. So what I do is, I used to put a set value in there, but when I kept doing that, Windows do an update and it constantly changes, so I put the maximum amount in the bottom and the recommended in the top, so then it's got a bigger way to work, because every time they're doing an update you would stop mining, some of your cards would go down, so that solves that problem. So let's just do that. Okay, so it gives you that warning, it's just letting you know that it's only going to use a certain amount, that amount's not there, so that's fine. So that won't actually come into play until we reset the PC. So then we'll start the next setting so we know what we've got to do there. Now we'll set the port address so you'll be able to use Awesome Miner properly. Okay, so when we're in these options here, left click on here, go down to properties. Once you're on properties, go down to this one here, for properties. We'll select here. Then you will type your port address that you want it to be. So it will be the same on this, different on the opposite computer, so you could tell them apart. So you will, you'll type in like your port address there as an example. Then you will type in, and then again, and again, an O there. Then you type in your internet one here, so you'll have like a higher value number here. These number and this number will be the same as this, so that's the number you specify what port you want it to be. This is for your internet connection. After that you'll use, you'll set your server. So once you set that, I won't put all them in there because I don't want you to have all my information, but as an example, you could use Google. So what's Google's is what 888, and you could use the backup is, I think the backup is 884.8, and then you'll be set. But obviously you need these other numbers. You get them off your computer, you can get them in there. You just search for them and get them, and that's how you'll be able to use that. In between that, you'll have to ping it. So you pin it on your main awesome miner. I may even make a different video on that on a different time. But now you should be up and ready to go. Once you've got that, because your mining software will be on that, you press your button and you're ready to go. So this PC is all ready now to basically start mining when I type that in. So I'm going to do that. I'll get it up and mining, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it's doing, So we're about to find out if I did everything right. I'll just press that to start mining and we'll find out if it is. Okay, so now you just got to do some overclock settings and some other things. But that's all I have tuned for this video at this period of time. Stay tuned to more content, subscribe to the channel, and hooray and goodbye.